Hello, my name is Dr. Jessica, your holistic Dr. Mama, where I teach you how to love your body, empower your mind, and nourish your spirit. Today, I'm going to talk to you about essential oils.
All right, guys, so before I get started, what I want you to do is just know right off the bat that this is not meant to prevent, cure, treat, or diagnose you in any way, and be sure to talk with your primary care provider if you have any questions. All right, let's get started.
And so today, I'm going to share with you what they are, what they can really do for you, and how they can help your family's health and well-being, and also how they can kick toxins out of your home. So I'm also going to show you how essential oils are such an amazing tool so you can be proactive towards your health and your family's health. And to be honest, essential oils have become one of my favorite tools in my tool bags over the years since having children. And they really help with strengthening and boosting the immune system, as well as I'm going to share with you kicking toxins out of the home, which to me, that's a huge, huge, huge thing. And so what do I mean by that? Basically, what I mean by that is our homes, they should be a safe haven for our health, right? However, many people don't know that their homes are actually like poisonous traps. Also, most people don't realize that the European Union has outlawed over 1,400 chemicals and personal care products, but the US has only outlawed 11. And so if we're not careful about the products that we're bringing into our home, then we could be adding to the problem and possibly making ourselves sick. So today I am going to go ahead and teach you all about essential oils in this Essential Oil Workshop 101. So let's get started. So what are essential oils? I get this question all the time because most people think essential oils are a fragrance or a perfume. Well, essential oils are basically like the lifeblood or the immune system of a plant. Just like we have blood circulating in our body, flushing nutrients in and waste out of the cells, well, plants have the same exact thing. Plants depend on essential oils to grow, evolve, and adapt to their surroundings. And the oils play a very important role with these plants in defending against insects, disease, and harsh environmental conditions. Now, they're concentrated, natural, aromatic liquids extracted from shrubs and flowers and trees, roots, bushes, and seeds. So, for example, the lavender comes from the flower, the frankincense comes from the resin, and the lemon comes from the rind. The cypress comes from the branches, and the cinnamon comes from the bark. So when plants are carefully grown, harvested, and distilled, the oil can offer very powerful therapeutic benefits. And they're also multi-purpose, which I really love. Each essential oil is very versatile and can be used for several different things, which I'm going to go into in just a little bit. Now, let's talk about essential oil history. Essential oils have been around for over 1,000 years. In Egyptian hieroglyphics and Chinese manuscripts, they were said to be the man's first medicine. And in the Bible, there's nearly 200 references of essential oils, from aromatics, incense, ointments, and anointing of the sick, as well as the three wise men gave the Christ child, the gifts of frankincense, gold, and myrrh. And Mother Mary anointed Jesus's feet with spikenard. So that's really cool. Now, it's really important that the quality of an essential oil is very, very, very good, meaning very high quality. And because there's really no regulation on the labeling of essential oils. So oils can be labeled as 100% natural or organic, etc., but you really don't know where the oil is truly coming from. For example, there can be chemical solvents added, or if it's just perfume grade, it could be created in a lab, and that doesn't offer therapeutic benefits. So pretty much anybody could take anything, like you could literally take a bottle of ketchup, slap an essential oil label on it, and sell it as an essential oil. Well, the reason why I like Young Living is they have what's called a seed to seal process guarantee. And Young Living offers some of the purest therapeutic grade essential oils on the market today because they carefully control the entire seed to seal process. They control everything from the time that the seed is sourced all the way till the bottle is sealed. And they're also the first company to start widespread distribution of the highest quality grade essential oil to the public. Now, Young Living also is really unique in the fact that they have this incredible distillation process, which is a low temperature and low pressure steam process to extract the oils from the plants. Now, Young Living is also dedicated to responsible and sustainable growing and harvesting methods. So they don't use anything to pollute their farms with herbicides or pesticides or chemicals. And that's really, really important, because I'm going to share with you how you can use these so multi-purposefully, and you want to make sure that they're really safe to be on your body or around your body or in your body. Now, why is therapeutic grade important? High quality essential oils contain therapeutic grade properties that will promote health and wellness in a natural and toxic free way. Therapeutic grade essential oils can improve your family's physical wellness, purify your home, uplift your spirits, and have life-changing benefits, all from just a tiny drop of oil. I know it sounds almost too good to be true, but these are incredible. Now, only 2% of essential oils sold in North America are really suitable for internal use, and Young Living makes about 98% of those. So how do you use essential oils? Well, there's 3 specific ways, and I'm going to go into those right now. Now, these again only apply to Young Living essential oils. In regards to how to use an essential oil, you can use them through inhalation. These essential oils basically heighten your senses and can have many positive effects. So for example, you can diffuse your favorite essential oil in your diffuser. As you can see on the picture there, there's a picture of a diffuser. You can also inhale the oil directly from the bottle, like just putting it right over your nose like this, and smell. Or you can pour some warm water in a bowl and add a couple drops to the oil and just let it sit, especially if you don't have your diffuser or whatnot. Now, you can also use these essential oils topically, and that means putting them directly on your skin. Now, there's some popular areas that you can put them on for your body, and that includes your ears, like around your ears, your temples, the soles and tops of your feet, your abdomen, and lower back. Now, you can place 1 to 3 drops pretty much of oil in your palm of your hand and directly rub it on the desired area. So for example, if you have peppermint and say you have, some tension in here, you can go ahead and rub it like that. You can also massage the oil in a circular motion onto your skin and repeat that as desired. So these are very, very safe. This particular brand is very, very safe to use on your skin. Now, you can also use these essential oils internally. Many essential oils work well as dietary supplements or food flavorings, and I'm going to get into that in just a little bit. But you can place a few drops into a gel capsule and swallow it with water. So for example, there's little gelatin caps that you can put the essential oil in, so that way it goes right into your stomach and you don't have to taste it in your mouth. You can also add 1 to 2 drops of your essential oil to cooking, and then you can also use 1 to 2 drops to a glass of water or natural juice. Now, be sure to visit youngliving.com safety guidelines for more usage and information, and also always read the label. So let's go ahead and talk about applying essential oils. Here's some facts. Topically, it takes about 2 to 3 minutes to reach your bloodstream. So when you put it on your skin, it basically reaches your bloodstream within 2 to 3 minutes, and that's incredible. And topically applied to your skin, the feet are very popular because there's large pores. In about 21 minutes, every single cell in your body is affected. Isn't that profound? Also, topically or internally, it takes 2 to 3 hours to metabolize. So many people ask me, how often should I apply this essential oil? Well, you can apply them every 2 to 4 hours, basically because it's safe, especially if you're using therapeutic-based oils. Also, within 22 seconds of inhaling the oil, it reaches your brain. Isn't that amazing? How many of you actually knew this? I want you to comment right now in the comments below if you knew any of these facts, because this is amazing. Go ahead and put a thumbs up too. And also be sure to subscribe. I know I'm covering a lot of information, but when you go ahead and click the subscribe button, hit the little bell as well so you get my notifications every single week. All right, next, let's talk about the reflexology foot chart. Now, you can get these charts pretty much anywhere online, but it's really nice to see, like, for example, if you've got some sinus congestion or whatnot, you can see on your feet exactly where the sinuses are connected. And it's really nice to go ahead and use essential oils on the feet. They're very, very helpful, especially at night and putting them on your children, etc. So I wanted to show you this. You can always refer to a reflexology foot chart whenever you're using these essential oils. Let's talk about some essential oil safety. Now, there's two terms. One is called neat and the other is diluted. Basically, essential oils are not water soluble and they are oil soluble. And what I mean by that is if an oil gets in your eyes or begins to burn your skin a little bit, do not try to remove the oil with water. It will only drive it in deeper. So for example, oil and water, they repel, and oil and oil dilute. So when I was nursing, I had some essential oils and I had put it up on my chest, and my little girl had touched it, and she had rubbed some area on her body, and all of a sudden I was like, oh no, it started irritating her and she started fussing and whatnot, and all of a sudden I grabbed my water bottle and started putting it on, and then she started crying like crazy. So that is not something you want to do. You want to make sure if you're using an essential oil, just have another oil. So I'm going to share with you in just a second on how to dilute that, but just understand neat is basically putting it directly from the bottle to your skin, and diluting is when you use another oil to help dilute it and soften the effects on your skin. Now, some essential oils are considered hot, so cool an essential oil with a fatty vegetable oil. So do not use water on the essential oil if it's burning your skin. Okay, does that make sense? Good. What I want you to do is comment in the comments below, yes, that makes sense. So if you are wanting to use an essential oil and it's starting to irritate your skin, you're going to get a fatty vegetable oil, and I'm going to share with you in just a second how to do that. So how do you dilute? My favorite oil to help dilute an essential oil is coconut oil. You can really use any fatty vegetable oil like almond oil, olive oil, you can use castor oil. You can place the oil basically directly on your skin or mix it in your hand with a couple drops of the essential oil. So for example, Young Living sells a vegetable oil. This is a bunch of different oils, and it's a massage oil, and basically you can put it on your skin and then put a couple of the drops of the essential oil and then rub it together and then say put it on your muscles like this right here. You can basically dilute using a roller ball, and here's one like this. I have it labeled for me exactly. Lavender and frankincense and olive oil was in this, and basically you put olive oil in it and then the drops of the essential oil, and then you can just roll it on your skin. You can also use a dropper bottle. As you can see on the presentation, these dropper bottles, basically you fill them up with however much fatty vegetable oil, like let's say you're using a fractionated coconut oil, or let's say you're using almond oil, and then you put the drops of essential oil and then go ahead and drop it on your hand and then rub it in where you would like it to be. Okay. All right, let's talk about oil safety. Some oils are photosensitive, meaning they should not be used on your skin before exposure to direct sunlight or UV rays. Using a photosensitive oil prior to sunlight or UV exposure could lead to pigmentation changes or rashes and really irritate or possibly burn your skin more. So some of the photosensitive oils, pay attention to the citrus ones especially: lemon, orange, grapefruit, mandarin, bergamot, and angelica. And there's also reference books, guys. You guys can find a bunch of different reference books, and they can provide guidance on which oils are photosensitive. Also, let's talk about oil safety in regards to caution of pregnancy. Whenever you're using essential oils, there's some constituents with hormone-like activity such as clary sage and fennel. So although no adverse reactions have been recorded in humans when using these oils during pregnancy, caution should always be used. And then again, please see to the reference guide for further information on pregnancy and oils. Now, dilute oils for infants and small children. And what I mean by that is, what you're going to do is use 1 to 2 drops of pure essential oil to 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of pure vegetable oil. So for example, if I was going to go ahead and make a dropper bottle, I would go ahead and put 1 teaspoon of, let's say, the fractionated coconut oil with 1 to 2 drops of the pure essential oil. And then I know it's safe. You can put it on the child's skin. It's not going to irritate, not going to burn or anything like that. All right, now there's a really great book which you can go ahead and see in my comments below. I'll put that so you can get the name of that and refer to this book. It's amazing. It's for pregnancy, infants, and children. It's called Gentle Babies by Deborah Rayburn. Next, do not drop oils directly in the ear canal. So dilute the oils, and what you can do is dilute on the outer back of the area of the ear. So let's say you put it in this dropper, you put it in your hand with it's already diluted with here. You can rub it on the back of your ear, under your earlobes, down your throat, and oils can also be placed on a cotton ball and then be placed in the ear, okay? Do not drop oils directly in the eye as well, since it will most likely sting and cause the eye to water. Though it will not damage the eye, it's just really important that if you get an essential oil close to your eye, basically you want to get another oil to dilute that. So get some coconut oil, get some olive oil, get some almond oil, whatever it is, and rub around the eye if it does come close and start to irritate. Also, use extreme caution when diffusing cinnamon bark. This cinnamon bark is a really great oil, but it can really irritate and burn your nostrils if you inhale it directly from the diffuser. A couple more things on oil safety. Keep oils away from light and heat, meaning don't keep your essential oils in your hot vehicle, basically over 90 degrees, because what they can do is lose their therapeutic properties if they've been, damaged by heat. So otherwise, they can maintain their maximum potency for many years if stored properly, which is amazing. Also, dilute or stop applying an oil if it is causing discomfort. Either stop applying the oils to make sure the body isn't detoxifying too quickly, or dilute the oils until the body catches up with the releasing of toxins. So for example, let's go ahead and say you went and put some on your wrist and it's starting to get red and a little irritated. Well, just stop right there. Don't keep applying more essential oils on it and try to see if it's going to get better. Just let your body kind of naturally get used to that. See how it is in the next hour, couple hours, and don't apply it until, don't reapply any more essential oils. Now, oils can also dissolve plastics, petrochemicals, and paints. So when adding oils to a drink, use a glass cup. This is really, really important. Use caution when setting a bottle of oil on a painted surface because paint will dissolve very quickly with these essential oils. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about how much oil you get in each bottle. So a 15 ml bottle, which contains about 250 drops, is like this, and a 5 ml bottle contains about 80 drops. Okay, so each oil also has a very specific frequency, and each of our organs and each of our body parts has a very specific frequency. And the frequency of an oil that is attracted by a like frequency. So for example, a low frequency oil can make physical changes in our body. A middle frequency oil can make more emotional changes in the body, and a high frequency oil can make spiritual changes in the body. So there's a lot of different ways that you can use these essential oils, from physical, emotional, to spiritual uses. Now here is an example of the Premium Starter Kit, which comes with 12 different essential oils and a diffuser of your choice, depending on which diffuser you choose, along with a sample of Thieves Household Cleaner, 2 Ninja Red antioxidant support samples, 2 roller fitments that you can put right on the top of your essential oil, and they're just rollers, so you can just roll it onto your skin. And it also, in this kit, you get a sample of the popular Thieves hand purifier. So you can see everything right here in regards to what you get when you do purchase the Premium Starter Kit. Now here's an example of the different diffusers, which one of my favorites is the Desert Mist diffuser. I do like that a lot, and it's $165 with all of that. You get the 12 oils, the samples, and the diffuser, and that also covers your membership fee to get these essential oils at wholesale price, which I can explain in just a minute. So what you do is you buy the essential oil Premium Starter Kit, and you get all those oils, the diffuser, as well as the samples, and that covers your yearly membership of $50 to get the wholesale prices. Does that make sense? Okay, good. So let's talk about the essential oils from the starter kit. When you get the starter kit, you will get these oils, and I'm going to share with you how I like to use them in my home and with my children. So frankincense, I absolutely love. It is one of those oils that is a peculiar smell to my girls, but it's fantastic for any sort of skin issue. So any kind of blemishes, any kind of different pigmentation, any kind of scars, any wrinkles. It's just a fantastic oil for that. But it's also one of those oils that is used for grounding and to calm your mood and really connect and center spiritually. So I really like that for meditation and prayer, etc. Now, Stress Away. I love Stress Away. Here's my box right here. It's one of my favorites. I love the smell of it. I love diffusing it. And it's also my oldest daughter's favorite for really feeling good, getting great rest with it. It helps with your worries, and it calms your mind. It promotes relaxation and calming to your environment, but it also adds extra help in regards to balance. For example, if I go to bed with some neck tension or whatnot, I'll put some Stress Away on my neck and I wake up feeling so much better and refreshed. Now let's talk about Raven. I love Raven. Raven is one of those essential oils that I love having, especially during the winter months. It's very refreshing to your respiratory system. You can apply this to your neck and chest to really experience deep breathing, and it contains wintergreen, peppermint, and eucalyptus. So I really love Raven, especially if any kind of breathing situation. Panaway. I love Panaway as well. I feel like everybody should have some Panaway. It's kind of our pain away essential oil. It provides post-exercise relief, any kind of tension or strain in muscles. It's also very cooling and calming to your muscles and joints. So I love having that on hand. Valor is a very empowering aroma. It's very balancing. It's probably my most favorite essential oil out of all of them. It's very grounding, and it can be applied to your spine or inhaled, and it's great for inspiring confidence. So if you have a child or you yourself, you have a big interview, whatnot, use Valor. It's very grounding, very balancing, and any kind of hyperactivity or behavior issues with your child, you should definitely try Valor. Now, Thieves Vitality. This is such a great oil to have all year around. It provides great immune support. It's one of those I always have on hand. I stock up during the winter months. It promotes wellness, it's very cleansing, and it has a lot of antioxidant properties. Now let's look at Citrus Fresh. Citrus Fresh Vitality is fantastic. It contains antioxidant properties, it supports overall wellness, and has wonderful cleaning properties. And what I mean by deep cleaning, anytime I go to mop or whatnot, I'm using Citrus Fresh, and I love to diffuse it in my home as well to really purify the air. Let's talk about Lemon Vitality. It has great antioxidant properties. It supports your immune system. It offers great circulatory support as well. And it has great cleansing properties. So you can internalize that. You can clean your counters with it. You can diffuse it in the air. It's just such a versatile essential oil. Now, Peace and Calming. This is another one of my favorites. It's really hard to choose my favorites, but Peace and Calming, it promotes peace, and it supports children's bedtime routines. It's very, very just grounding, and it helps calm chaos. So anytime that you're rushing or you're trying to get the kids to bed and everything's crazy, take your Peace and Calming, and also let your kids decide what their favorite is. Sometimes I'll just give them a whole entire stash of them in the container that I hold them in, and they'll just pick them out, and they love it. They love going through them and saying, oh, this is my favorite, and stuff like that. All right, let's talk about Digest Vitality. Digest, it supports wellness, it supports your digestive system and cleansing of your digestive system. It's great to use after a heavy meal. You can place it on your tummy, you can go ahead and ingest it, and it has great antioxidant properties. Lavender. Lavender is the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. It can be used in so many ways. We just used it the other day for my little girl. She had a bee sting and she was crying and crying and crying. We also used it just last night on my other little girl's feet for calming to go to bed. So there's so many things to use lavender for. It reduces occasional anxious feelings. It's very good for mood and calmness. And also it provides a lot of skin support. And, we use this for a lot of different arenas in our home, but especially our bedtime routine. And then peppermint. I absolutely love peppermint. It's just an uplifting oil. It supports with our digestive system, so I'll use it on my tummy or if I internalize it. It's also refreshing and it's great for any kind of tension if you put it on your temples or in the back of your neck, or let's say you've come down with some sort of immune challenge, you can put it underneath your nose to help you breathe better and stuff like that. Okay, let's move forward. All right, let me share with you about the other lines in Young Living. They have the essential oils that I just talked to you about, as well as blended oils. They also have a seedlings line, which is like baby wipes and lotions and body wash. They have a Savvy Minerals makeup line. So if you want clean makeup without chemicals and solvents and dyes, that's great. As well as they have skincare for men and women. Now, something to really help you understand that essential oils are detoxifying. So when using essential oils, make sure you drink plenty of water. And even if they're inhaled, they're still detoxifying. So always have a lot of water on hand and go to bed with, water on your nightstand or in your bathroom, etc. Now, you can buy Young Living two ways. You can get the wholesale or you can get it retail. For me, I just really recommend starting with the premium starter kit because it's nice to get 12 different oils to sample and try to find out what suits you, and then you can go from there. There's definitely no pressure. If you want to just try it, you can try it retail, but it just makes sense paying $165 for your diffuser and your 12 oils and all the samples to just get you started and get you used to using essential oils. That's the most important thing. All right, guys, what I want you to do right now is go ahead and make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also hit the bell for the notifications each and every week, as well as go to my website at holisticdrmama.com so you can go ahead and subscribe and get my weekly posts. Follow me here on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook at Holistic Dr. Mama. And check in the description below for my link to go ahead and order the premium starter kit, and that way you can go ahead and get started on essential oils right away. All right, guys, I'm wishing you well, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.